That's the opening bell, meaning the stat market has opened up for you for today. We give you some early trends, and you tell us whether you're buying or selling. Let's start with Jaylen Brown, who lit up the Grizzlies last night with a career-high 42 points. He's now at 28 points per game, putting him in the top 10 in the league right now. So, Perk, are you buying or selling Jaylen as an elite scorer this season?
I'm emptying out my bank account, George. I am buying. Jaylen Brown is on a mission, and it started last year in the bubble in the playoffs. When Gordon Hayward went out, he went to another level. So now this sample size that everyone else is seeing, I picked Jaylen Brown to be my most improved player this season because he is a guy that works on this game. He gets better every single year. He has zero flaws in his game offensively. It's nothing that he can't do. He don't have the flash and all the step backs and between the leg crossovers, but he gets the job done. He has the mid-range. He has a tray ball. He can slash to the basket. He can play on the ball, off the ball. He's good in pick and roll. I'm loving what I'm seeing out of Jaylen Brown. I am buying.
Perk, he's got a lot of talent, but I'm selling for the time being. Because here's why. When you're trying to make it as an elite scorer and you take that next step, you do it in the postseason when your team needs you the most and when you can help the rest of that roster. So Jaylen Brown may show us this postseason that he's crossed that bridge. Right now, I am not buying it yet. I think he's still got some growth to do.
Yeah, but Nick, he showed us that last postseason. When
not
when
enough.
Hayward
They couldn't get past Miami. They needed somebody else to get through, and he didn't help them to that level.
But wait, that was more on Kemba, I thought.
Yeah, that was more on Kemba. Jaylen Brown was the best player on the Boston Celtics last year. He was the most consistent. When you go back and look at his numbers, he elevated his game tremendously in the postseason. I'm not going off of this sample size of what I've seen this season. I'm talking about from what I saw last season before the bubble, before the pandemic. He was averaging 20 points and wasn't getting a play call from on 50% shooting. When he got to the bubble and Gordon Hayward went out, he elevated his game tremendously. And now that Gordon Hayward is gone and Kemba is hurt, he's doing exactly what I expected him to do, and that's be a top-tier scorer in this league today because now he's a focal point. The offense is actually ran through him and Jason Tatum, and he's not a fourth option no more. He's a 1A, 1B type option.
All right, I'm with Perk. I'm buying here. I think he's added to his game basically every season, as he's pointed out. Everything has gotten a little better every season. All right, moving on to Trae Young, who's leading the league with 15.5 free throw attempts per game. He got to the line 16 times last night against the Nets and is averaging more free throw attempts per game right now than the entire Toronto Raptors team. Nick, are you buying or selling Trae Young free throws pace?
I'm selling right now, George, because this is James Harden's domain. James Harden is the guy. He's the one that always finds a way to make it happen going to the rim. So as good as Trae is offensively, this is still James Harden's beat.
Nick, I have to disagree with you again, and I hate to go into the new year being argumental, but I am buying. Trae Young cannot be guarded. It's only two things that you can hope that happen. One is that he don't show up to the arena or he just missing his shots. He's going to get to the free throw line because no one could guard him. Now, they try to put two people on him. He sees boxes and ones. He knows how to get to the free throw line because his capability of him knocking down shots. So I'm buying. He is possibly going to lead the league in free throw attempts this season.
Yeah, I think it's possible, but I'm holding. I still think James Harden would probably be that guy. So I'm going to slightly sell, but hold on potentially to some of my money to maybe buy in later.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.